What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Hash It Out Show. I'm your host, JB, the sports guy, joined by the man who's never at a loss for words. Catch him on Crescent City Sports, the one, the only, DK Jones. What's going on, man?
Hello, world. What's going on, people? We're back once again for another one of your big time podcasts up here. We got some good stuff for you tonight. We welcome all the people on Facebook land, on YouTube. Please like, tag, share this broadcast and watch the replays as well. And be sure to go on my page for the Hash It Out Show exclusive interview with NFL Hall of Famer Edgerrin James. Not the King LeBron James, Edgerrin James. So just tune in and check it out. But it is good to be here, and we got a lot to get going. So let's go.
We got a whole lot. Hopefully, Coach Keela Joseph, the head coach of the girls basketball team at Kenner Discovery, will join us. They got a big playoff matchup tomorrow at 7 o'clock at East Jeff High School against Madison Prep. Also, we hope to have Coach Patricia Landesh. She is the head coach of the Ponchatoula Green Wave girls basketball team. They are playing a game right now against Central Lafourche. And last we checked, they were up by 20 points in the fourth quarter. So we hope that we can have at least one of these coaches on. But we will see. But until then, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl right quick. Yes, the Chiefs won. Pat Mahomes, MVP, 38-35 in a great ball game. Eagles led 24-14 at halftime. VK, give us your thoughts about the Super Bowl.
Well, all I'm gonna tell you, it was a great ball game, like I predicted. It was a little off on the score, but still, it was a great ball game indeed. I got to give a lot of props, not just to the GOAT. Well,
The
yes, I can
GOAT.
say
Whoa. Dang.
yes,
Whoa.
yes.
The
I can
GOAT.
right now. Right now, soon to be the GOAT. Not
Oh,
going to
that
jump
sounds better.
soon to be the GOAT because he's starting to be one of the best quarterbacks we're ever going to see. Right now, he's the Jordan of football. At one time, we thought Michael Vick was maybe the Michael Jordan of football. Right now, it is Patrick Mahomes. He's doing it all. He's doing well. But I got to give big time props to your boy, Jalen Hurts. I think he has came out to prove that he is elite and one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He proved himself again and again, and especially in the Super Bowl on the big stage. So we're looking forward to bigger and better things for Jalen Hurts. And, Mahomes is the man, but I think Jalen Hurts is right behind him. And I think right now he's in a tie between him and Josh Allen for the second best quarterback in the league. So I really think I give a lot of props to Hurts. Hurts has really, really come on, especially for that great performance in the Super Bowl. But a couple of those calls and everything else, it just went both ways more than anything else. It really did. The holding call, he said it was weak, but hey, you can say it was a kind of a makeup because the Kansas City Chiefs challenged the call that was really not even supposed to be challenged because that play was ran. So either way, it was evened out. But great job by the Chiefs. And I think with Patrick Mahomes, I know they put something in him. They put some juice or something in his leg or something after he popped himself in the first half. You know what I'm saying? Cortisone, exactly. And see how he was running then? But big props to him. That big play also what the Chiefs did to get down to the 5 and slid there made me think all the way back, and a couple of people will know what I'm talking about. It makes you think about the Saints and Rams, what Sean Payton should have did. Plain and simple, this is chess, not checkers, and that's what Kansas City did. Congratulations to the Chiefs for another Super Bowl win.
Number one, Reggie, don't come up on this show saying Jalen Hurts is not good. Jalen Hurts stood toe to toe with the best quarterback in the game. Let's get that straight right quick.
Mhm.
Jalen Hurts is great. Jalen Hurts would have been the MVP if he didn't get hurt and had to miss 2 games. Number two. Number two. Let's talk about the call that was made at the end of the game. It was the right call. Not only did Bradbury hold once, he held twice. Twice. It was the right call that needed to be made. Would we have liked for that to be a no call? Yeah. Let him play on, yes. But I go back to the Saints Rams where there was a pass interference call that wasn't made, and the call should have been made. In this instance, it was the right call. The right call was made. It is what it is. Did it ruin the game a little bit? If y'all feel that way, that's how you feel. I'm not going to debate it. I understand it, but the right call was made. Number three, Pat Mahomes delivered a wonderful comeback. It wasn't a game given away by the Eagles. The Chiefs did come back and win. Now, I'm going to go on those 2 last scoring plays from the Chiefs. If the Eagles secondary were some of the dumbest people at that time, it was exactly the same play, except opposite sides. So, as a safety, as a cornerback, y'all don't know how to call off. When you go there or I'll go, you stay here. Y'all both on both sides go with 2 players. 2 players. And got one guy wide open. Unbelievable, man. Like, bro, this is pro football. Yeah, y'all man to man. Communicate. Bradbury, slide to the slot. I got outside. No. Bradbury, stay outside. I got inside man. Y'all both went with the both times. Okay? I'm using Bradbury as an example because it wasn't him. Whoever number 29 was.
Right.
Whatever. So I'm like, come on, man. This is football to me is not hard, bro. It's not hard.
And Reggie, I'm gonna say this right quick. Now, you made a good point about the call. Yeah, I made the point about the run. All I'm gonna tell you, Reggie, you need to stop right now. You're trolling. You're trolling really, really hard right now, dude. Dude, ain't your team the Denver Broncos? You need to worry about Russell Wilson right now. You shouldn't worry about Jalen Hurts, okay? We're not insulting Josh Allen, okay? I just said he's up there, probably number 2, tied number 2 with Josh Allen. Has Josh Allen been in the Super Bowl yet? No. So what you saying? This dude coming in the Super Bowl has overcame all the odds in the world. Over 370 yards passing. Over what? 75 yards rushing? 4 total touchdowns, 3 rushing? Reggie, clean your glasses. Clean your glasses for real. Clean your glasses. I'm serious. Clean your glasses. Oh no, y'all. Oh no, coach, you got to stop. Coach, you got to stop. That I get it, coach, but I'm sorry. You look at that replay. That right there didn't look good for Patrick Mahomes. And I don't give a care what anybody said. Credit the doctors and physicians for the Chiefs. Because most of the time, and I'm going to tell you this, that cortisone shot, that's what he got. Plain and simple, this is almost like, and coach, you need to go back and watch you need to go watch baseball just a little bit. The Red Sox and the Yankees, Kurt Schilling, and what they did to his ankle, and the performance he had. It's plain and simple. If you get the right physicians, right formula, maybe your injury might not look too bad. Maybe things will be, but I know Pat Mahomes is feeling it after the game, and probably later on that night, the next morning, he probably ain't get up at all out that bed on Monday. Because like they say, you ain't gonna feel it now, but you're gonna feel it in the morning.
Check this out, Coach Nunn. He had a bum ankle, a high ankle sprain, which takes months to heal. That man played with incredible toughness. Toughness. Got hit on the ankle, a slight roll. That's all it takes to re-aggravate that injury. That's all it takes. Why are you playing with a high ankle sprain? He was hurt, Coach Nunn. He was hurt, and he was not going to come out of the game. He was not. He know. Reggie, let me tell you something, bro. You really trolling, bro. Hurts top 5. He top 5.
Hurts
Anyway,
is.
let me get back to Coach. Let me get back to Coach Nunn right quick. Coach Nunn. All right. He was not coming out the game. He knew how bad his team needed him. Patrick Mahomes at 65, 70% is better than most quarterbacks in the whole league. And you saw it in the second half. Yeah, they shot him up. Yes, they did. But guess what? He put on a hell of a show. And so did Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts put on a hell of a show, man. You can't take nothing away from what these two guys did. First two black quarterbacks to play against each other and start in a Super Bowl. They gave us a show to remember, and I applaud them both. Now, Reggie, let me tell you something, man. I don't know where you're trying to go. You need to be happy you got Sean Payton. That's what you need to be happy about. You need to be cheering about that. But you criticizing Jalen Hurts, saying he's not top 5 right now, I don't know what you're talking about. But let me say this, though. Pat Mahomes, number 1. Who you got 2 and 3? Burrow and what's his name? Who? Josh Allen. Josh Allen. And then so that's what our top 3 right now. So who else you got after that, Reggie?
Who's your other 2, Reggie?
Who you got?
Sound like Brother Martin talk to me. It sound like Brother Martin talk.
Who you got? Justin Herbert? Jalen Hurts put up miraculous numbers. Every year, his quarterback rating has gotten better and better. And then they putting the pieces around him to help him succeed. Come on, bro.
And that's what Lamar Jackson needs more than anything else in the world. Now, if you do put Lamar Jackson, I respect you on that, but at the same time, Lamar needs help. And that's what it is. He put Herbert on the list. That ain't surprising. Burrow.
Already said Burrow.
We said Burrow, Mahomes, Allen, Herbert. Now, who's your number 5 now? Who's your number 5?
He gonna say Aaron Rodgers.
If he say Aaron Rodgers, I need to get 2 shots of whiskey right now. He says Aaron Rodgers.
Some shots of whiskey, huh?
I need 2 shots of whiskey.
Check this out. I got Kyle Hurts, top 10 quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear this?
Go ahead, get it.
All right. I'm gonna just say the top 8. Okay. So he got Mahomes, he got Herbert, Hurts, Jared Goff, Aaron Rodgers, Stafford, Lawrence, Lamar Jackson, Burrow, and Josh Allen. That's his top 10. Coach Nunn says, why not shoot them up at the beginning of the game? That's what college coaches did us. And that's what they still do. Maybe he felt as if he didn't need to be shot up. Maybe they playing for to get shot up at halftime. I don't know. They usually do get shot up before the game. That's the truth.
And Coach, here's another thing. Mahomes had 2 weeks to prepare. He had a whole 2 weeks. So that's enough time for that ankle to be at least 75 to 80%. At least. 2 weeks is enough time. If it's a week, okay, yeah, you got to shoot him up. I get what you're saying, Coach, but I'm sorry. He took 2 weeks to prepare. He was ready. But at the same time, it was unfortunate when they took that wrong step near the end of the first half and they made it worse. So sometimes you got to do what you need to do to make sure he's going to come in, because we all know deep down inside, and let's make common sense of this. You know, God doggone well that Patrick Mahomes was not, now repeat, not going to sit the rest of the second half of the Super Bowl and try to lead this Kansas City team to another championship.
No way in the world. There was no way. Mm-hmm. No way in the world.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way.
He already knew without him they're not winning. He knew that. Come on, man. Let's be real. The best quarterback in the game gonna sit out. This ain't these new NBA players, man. They get hurt. little bent fingernail. They got to sit out for 2 weeks. Man, Mahomes, man, they took him out in the playoff game. Was it the playoff game against the second round?
Yeah, against the Bills last year. Oh, you
No,
talking
this
about this
year.
year? Oh, you talking about this
This
year?
year. Yeah, the Bills. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was mad about that. Come on, man. Mahomes
Man,
tough, man.
he is very, very tough. More tougher than some of these NBA players,
That's what I
these
said.
so-called babies. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But then oh, look at Reggie. You're coming around, dude. You're coming around. He could be 5, I guess. Good. You're learning. Very good. Pat was not. Of course, Pat wasn't coming out. If like to me, and I'm gonna say this after that, after what happened, all this disrespect before, and I'm happy that Patrick Mahomes is MVP and everything else. I'm gonna say it once and I'm gonna say it again, bruh.
Yeah,
That
Jacksonville.
is the
You're right,
joy.
right. It was Jacksonville. It was Jacksonville. Not Buffalo, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I tell you, that dude Mahomes has proven himself time and time again. If I'm Kansas City, time to add a little weaponry to that offense, just a little bit. Just add.
Like what? What you want to add?
No,
What you want to add?
I'm saying add at least a good weapon because you have to
Like what?
think.
You got a lot of weapons. Most yards
No,
you
no,
ever
no, 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 no,
thrown.
no, 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 no. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm telling you. What? Listen, what I'm saying.
All right.
Look, this is the most yards he has ever thrown in every day. You know what I'm saying? The most touchdowns. But you have to think about the receivers he has and everything else. That's why I would put him over Jalen Hurts. What he's done this year was very ungodly to any athlete.
Mm-hmm.
This is more than what Tom Brady did with Randy Moss the
Mm-hmm.
year he had. So for that, you have to think most of those receivers, especially Juju Smith Schuster and also Scanlon, they're getting kind of old. So I'm hoping in the draft they need to maybe get a couple of receivers, maybe at least one good fast receiver to replace one of them, and they'll be straight. They'll be really, really straight because you gotta think some of these receivers they got are kind of average. It's amazing what Pat has done with them, but they're very average. But then
So
on
you
top of
say
that, they're getting old. They're getting old too.
Juju getting old, right?
Juju's getting a little old. He's been in the game for a minute now. He's been in
Juju
the game for a
20,
minute.
26.
And he's been in the league for what? 5 seasons now?
That's okay. 26 is not old for a wide receiver.
But
Not
that
for a
is
wide receiver.
but you have to think for more like in football the shelf life is not as long as
It's
basketball
longer
in
for
that
a wide
sense.
receiver than it is a running back. Much longer. It's longer, bro. Beckham is 30, 31. Michael
But
Thomas gonna
but
be 28,
but
29.
but here's the thing about those guys. Are they gonna be the consistent receivers like they used to? Because it's something else that had to take Pat Mahomes and being in Kansas City to get in both of their heads, especially Juju Smith Schuster after the stuff he pulled when he left freaking Pittsburgh. So my thing is this: is his head gonna stay in it? Is he gonna still be consistent? That's what we're saying. The age, the combination of age and consistency. The thing is, if you keep the two, fine. But you gotta add another weapon. You must add at least one rookie, a good speedy weapon to be like, okay, Kansas City already good, but they're gonna go back to being really unstoppable because now you got another weapon up in there and be like, okay, all right, how we really gonna stop these people now? Because now they didn't drafted this person now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they got, I'm saying this. Add one that's young and that's gonna really, really catapult and stay things afloat. Because, like I said, these guys, since they come in to Kansas City, remember they last year at the team they didn't put up jack. So will they stay in that mode since they've been there? It's almost like the Golden State thing. When you bring in Swaggy Pete, when you bring in JaVale McGee, you bring it to a winning type of circle. And all of a sudden, they become different. They play different. They play the best ball in their life. And now they want to stay winning, want to stay on that line like they used to be. That's what I'm saying. So we just got to see what happens. And like I said, it depends on the great leadership you have. It's a rarity you see this. It's a rarity you see this in any sport. We haven't seen that since early in the days with the Patriots or the Chicago Bulls or the Celtics from way back. The clear leadership. Oh, there he go. Lord Jesus. There he go.
Remember, they beat the Celtics in the finals.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
let me say this. Let me say this. People doubted Kansas City when Tyreek Hill left. They doubted Kansas City. They doubted Mahomes as he ain't got nobody else to throw to except Kelsey. He's in trouble. He proved everyone wrong. All right? They went and got Valdez Scantling. They went and got Juju Smith-Schuster. Okay? Andy Reid saw something where these guys can help. People still can't cover Travis Kelsey for what I don't know. Juju Smith-Schuster. Let me say this about him. He's only 26. He's still young. Juju Smith-Schuster was only putting up great numbers in Pittsburgh when he was paired up with Antonio Brown. And that is the absolute truth. AB left, Juju couldn't do nothing by himself. Zero. So, go to Kansas City, he gets some catches. Why? There's a Travis Kelsey. Scantling, pretty much we can say the same with Devontae Adams. Comes to Kansas City, gets some catches. Why? There's a Travis Kelsey. Okay? And then McCole Hardman, he was on the IR for the Super Bowl. We can't forget about him. The running back core.
Kadarius Toney, the other receiver.
Kadarius Toney, he's there. Now, running backs. Pacheco and what's my boy name? Jesus. What's his name? McKinnon. Jeremy McKinnon. That's two good backs. All right. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I think they're going to let him go.
I don't think so because the reason
I think so, bro.
I don't think so. Here's the thing.
He can't stay healthy, bro.
Now I'm gonna say this. They might trade him. I get it. The thing about Pacheco and also McKinnon, they good backs. Don't get me wrong. Here's the problem. They not the breakaway runners that they are, man. That's the biggest thing they're gonna have to do. They get the yards when they need it. I give them credit for that.
Who been a breakaway runner since they drafted Clyde? Out there running back. Who been a breakaway runner?
We haven't hardly seen that.
They don't need it. They don't need it. They don't need it. Pacheco, the only thing about Pacheco, I say this. He runs so hard. Dude, he might not last another 3 years. He run to make contact with people.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm saying. That's one of the things I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this. This is what I was saying about the weaponry and all. The ultimate thing is, it's amazing what you've done with dinks and dumps. But when you have the big play, they're missing Tyreek Hill. And it didn't.
How they missing Tyreek Hill? They won Super Bowl.
Tyreek Hill. No. Here's the thing.
They won Super Bowl.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. They did win the Super Bowl. They did. They have overcame everything to win it. They did. I'm talking about that guy when you're going to go get a damn 70-yard touchdown with somebody wide open. That's what I'm talking about. We talking about the big play. Once in a while, you want a big play, especially in the first play or in a momentum game when you got a team down, you get a turnover. We want to go for the throw. Go for the throw and get it over with. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. I mean, Kansas City, we're looking, the big play guy right now for Kansas City is Travis Kelsey.
How many big plays he had this year? How many big plays he had?
And he did have a lot this year.
Right.
I'm not. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Travis Kelsey became that guy
this year. McKinnon was a fantasy gem.
He did he have any 40, 50-yard touchdown runs?
Yeah. Passing.
Okay.
Receiving.
Passing. Okay. I
know you're looking for that another receiver that can go down that field, catch the ball, yeah, I get it. And Tyreek Hill was that guy. But they proved this year, hey, we're gonna make our adjustments to the plays and make this work still without needing Tyreek Hill. And that's what they did, and that is great coaching with the offensive staff from Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, Matt Nagy.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm just trying to look out for Pat because I don't want him to completely get worn down and everything else. That's what I'm saying. Because it took a lot for him to get that championship for them. I want Pat Mahomes to be out there for a long freaking time.
He ain't going
I
nowhere.
I know he ain't going nowhere, but I'm talking about him staying healthy and for him being that guy. I want him to. This is unbelievable territory we're seeing in an NFL quarterback, and we want to continue this. We want to enjoy this, and that's what I'm saying. Like, get another weapon for him, somebody good to take some pressure off him. He's gotten so much better, and Reggie, you said the best thing. Yeah, he did get much better. And yeah, at the same time, we don't want to wear Mahomes down. We want him to we want him to use his leg, make it, we don't want to put all the pressure on him. That's the thing. You want to make sure that you're set up for success down the line. And that's what all I'm saying. See, Jalen Hurts, and I hate to say it right now. Don't be surprised Philadelphia wins the Super Bowl next year or the year after. Do not be surprised because the weapons he has are younger than the Kansas City Chiefs. Maybe for a couple of few players, but they're younger. And I'm telling you, they're going to kill it. That's why I'm saying with Mahomes, you need to get a youngster,
The
a
only
rookie.
receiver
Up and up.
over 30 is Travis Kelsey.
That's that.
You keep
Well,
saying they're younger on
well,
the other side of Philly. I get you. But man, Scantling 28, your boy 26, McCole Hardman probably 25 because he's been in the league a couple years. I mean, I know McKinnon is 30, but Pacheco, he was a rookie, Clyde around 24. They still got young pieces, bro. They're not that old.
hmm,
They not.
we'll see. But I don't know. I'm just saying that just that breakout. That's all it is. They great for what they did this year. I just loved it when Tyreek was there. But at the same time, it was unbelievable what Mahomes has done this year without him. I just loved it when you have that other guy that takes a lot of pressure off you so much. It's not even funny. I'm just saying they just need that one. That's all. Because I know Jalen Hurts has that. He doesn't have just that one. He has possibly two. So, hey, we'll just see.
We will just see as we look forward to the next season of who will be in the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. But let's move on.
Huh, what a football season, man. That's long. I don't know. Let me ask you this. Do you think this year was fun for you with the football season or just exhausting? Because to me, I enjoyed it. But this football season, out of all the football season, I'm 44 years old. This is probably the most exhausting football season I've ever experienced.
Hmm. Well, in my case, I'll say this. It wasn't exhausting because I like football, I like college football. But I will say this. I was very excited for the Saints season before it began. And when they did Jameis wrong, I didn't care about the Saints anymore. I did not. All my excitement was just gone. It was gone. You did Jameis wrong, pretty bad, straight up. And you bring in Andy Dalton, and nothing was better at all. And you're stuck with Andy Dalton. You're stuck with him. I really didn't care to even watch the Saints game.
Me either. Me either. I tossed that out big time.
Yeah.
And to be the Saints, and I hate to say it, for the first time in over a decade, the Saints are screwed. The Saints are freaking screwed. So expect some. Don't be surprised. You ain't gonna have a lot of sellouts next year in the dome because of what's going on right now in the offseason. It's freaking crazy. You look at you
Got
look.
coaches seeing the light like, yo, I'm out of here. I'm not about to be stuck. And Dennis Allen gets fired the next season. I don't have a job. I'm leaving now, trying to find somewhere with longevity.
There you go. That's it. That's it. The only thing that was exciting, like LSU had some great moments. It was you had a disappointing moment at the end of the year. I mean, probably one of the most fluke freaking upsets we didn't see in a long freaking time. I still say to this day it was a freaking fluke when they lost to Texas A&M. That was a freaking fluke because I'm sorry. Some people like, well, they always had trouble. No, I'm sorry, dude. Texas A&M was straight trash, straight trash. It's just, dude. When I seen the whole YouTube thing about upsets last season,
Mm-hmm.
and that was one of them. I said that team was freaking horrible, and LSU lost 8 people and a chance for them to go to the playoff. But they did finish strong. They could have a huge year next year, but then on top of that, Tulane, huge bright spot this year.
Yes.
And then a lot of good high school football. The River Parishes really got to shine on this year. I celebrated my 25th year reunion. St. All could have did better, but it's all to the good. Signing it was just a long year, man. But Tulane was really the uplift this season for all of us this year.
Tulane Green Wave, baby. Give them their props. And they got a
Yes,
tough schedule
sir.
next year. Most likely can win the American again with teams like Houston, Cincinnati, and UCF leaving for the Big 12. Got a great shot to win in that conference again. And they're
Mm.
going to open up the season, week 2, I believe it is, at home against the Ole Miss Rebels. Lane Kiffin is coming to town. That's going to be very
Mhm.
exciting.
Very, very exciting. I hope the momentum from the Cotton Bowl continues going against Ole Miss. That should be very fun. Hopefully, I'll be in town for that one. It's just gonna, and I know you got your season tickets and everything else. I know you're gonna be ready for it.
Oh, hey, bro, I can't wait. I can't wait for Tulane next season. I'm not even thinking about the Saints, bro. I just not. I ain't thinking about the Saints, bro, man. Just
right now, you're gonna be thinking about two things. You're gonna be thinking about Tulane. You're gonna be thinking about LSU because
I think about
those two
LSU.
teams.
I ain't thinking about LSU.
Well, I'm thinking about LSU because
You are
LSU.
not me.
Yeah,
Shit.
you see, that's you because and that's your alma mater. That's a god doggone shame, but it is what it is. It's however you feel in your
I
opinion.
transferred to UNO. What you talking about?
Oh, you finished it. So you transferred and finished the UNO. Ain't that something? I never knew that. But regardless of the fact, LSU's gonna have a big year. A lot of people coming back next year. I'm telling you, this could be a big year for the Tigers. This could be vengeance year next year for them because even regardless of them going to Tuscaloosa,
Uh-huh.
they are going to be a really good team next year. The Tigers. I hope they learned a lesson from the Texas A&M loss and for Chip Kelly and his squad, knowing that
Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly. I'm sorry, they might be related. Who knows?
I wish we
But
had Chip Kelly with Brian Kelly. But go ahead.
so you wish you had Chip Kelly, Lord.
Over
But
Brian Kelly, that's sure I do.
but regardless of the fact, man, we're looking forward to good, better things next year in football season. But I'm worn out. We just now we're getting in the hoops, but I ain't never seen a year like this where everything just stretched out. Can you block Reggie, please?
No, I'm
Can
not
you
gonna
block?
block
Can
Reggie.
you can you
I'm not
can you
gonna
block
block
Reggie,
Reggie.
please?
He is a Nebraska Cornhuskers fan. Hey, I
I gotta give
think
him his
I
props.
think Rule gonna do something over there. I think he will. I'm not saying he's gonna beat Ohio State, but I think we're about to see some winning seasons after year 1, year 2, year 3. You might get 6, 7 wins, man. Matt Rule, you might. Matt Rule did some things at Temple and Baylor. He brought Baylor back after all
he
that controversy.
he did. He did. Matt Rule could do something in Nebraska. He could. But this is Nebraska. So we'll see if he could turn around Baylor and Temple and he could get Nebraska to a level that will be a miracle. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Deion Sanders and the Colorado
Oh
Buffaloes.
Lord, Dion
I'm
Sanders,
looking for, I'm
man.
looking forward to. See, look
Oh
at this,
Lord.
look at this. Oh my God. See, what is y'all, bruh? See, this is what I'm talking about. We got black man in a high position, and there y'all go with the hating already.
I'm not hating.
Already.
I'm not
I'm
hating.
not, listen, I'm not saying the man gonna win a Pac-12 freaking championship off the rip. I'm just saying I just want to see competitive football from the Colorado Buffaloes and also to see what Dion is gonna do to change the culture of Colorado. It's been a long, long time. And for Colorado to come back from the dead, I think they might have a chance to come back from the dead more than
They
Nebraska.
still did. They still did.
You still did, even if USC and UCLA leaves the Pac-12.
Yep.
God, dog, you're not giving them no shot, huh?
It's like this, bro. It's like this. My stuff. Yeah, KD. It's like this, man. Do y'all think Dion just gonna just like that? He gonna change everything just like that? I mean, dude,
I'm not. I'm.
he won the SWAC because he's able to get players. Now, will he get players at the next level? Yes, he will, because they want to play for Dion. He got Jawan Johnson going there from here. But man, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, he ain't gonna be an instant winner like that in the first 2 years. They didn't even
I'm
get to a
not.
bowl game. Somebody
I'm
told
not saying
me he beat TCU this upcoming season. Come on, man.
it.
Let's stop.
It ain't happening at all. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. What
I just want
I'm
people to be realistic about things, man. That's it. That's all I want.
I am being
No,
realistic.
no, I'm not saying you, VK.
Okay, you
I'm
talking about
not
everybody
saying
else.
you. I'm
You
yes,
talking about
other
everybody else.
people, man. Yes, that's what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. You got to be realistic on this. My biggest thing is this for Dion. It ain't about if they get a winning season and go to a bowl, God bless them. I just want to see Colorado competitive.
Okay.
I just want to
Yeah.
see them competitive. That's all. If they lose games in a close one, you could just see the progress because okay, they're not the team like it used to be. They're making progress. They're getting there. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that. If they're beating teams and they're getting a sneaker upset here and there, you see the progress is getting there. What he's done at Jackson State is amazing. What he's doing now in Colorado is something else. It's going to take some time for him to get where he needs to get. I just like what he's done, opening opportunities up, not just for other people and coaches, but for African Americans like us getting an upper chance to flourish. Anytime you got the guy for, if you got Uncle Neely, and hopefully soon we're gonna try to have Uncle Neely on our show. He was on the pregame show for Jackson State for a long, long time. Now he's out in Colorado taking the pregame show out there and profiling not just the Colorado program, but also profiling certain coaches and staff that came from Mississippi and now is on another level getting that opportunity. So that's what I respect about Dion and love about this. He's opening doors to people that certain other people and I hate to say it, certain Caucasian folks close the door on. So I definitely love it, and I'm gonna see what happens. I just want Colorado to be competitive. That's all. I just all I know. I'm gonna give me a Shador Sanders jersey, that gray one. That looks sweet. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But I see about 3 years down the line. I'm gonna say the same thing with Nebraska. About 3 years down the line, but I think they got maybe potentially more of a chance than Nebraska to have a winning season than that. Because I'm telling you, Nebraska, I think Rule and I agree. I think Rule can do some things. It will be a big time miracle if he turns around Nebraska because Nebraska has been dead since Tom Osborne retired. So Frank Solich did okay, but this program has been dead on arrival for a long time.
Should have stayed in the Big 12.
Yes, just like Missouri should stay in the Big 12, and they thinking about leaving the SEC. Hallelujah! Because I'm like, bruh, when you're in a point you're taking over and being successful, Stay where you are. Don't worry about the dang on money. The money's there. Just don't just stay. But what happened? You got
Go ahead, finish. I'm gonna say it when you finish. Go ahead.
all right. No, I'm done. I'm done. You just seen some
All right.
popped into.
So I'm gonna go over some scores right now from games that happened today. Let me start with Division One Select. Slidell defeated Denham Springs. 27 seed Slidell defeated 6 seed Denham Springs
Wow.
46-45. That's the first big upset already. 27
Already.
seed.
And I think we both picked Denham Springs.
We both picked Denham Springs
And
girls.
we got burned. We
Yes.
got burned just now. Oh my goodness.
Division 2 non-select. Iota defeats Laranja 66-50, and Ellender defeats Assumption 39-33. We go to Division 3 non-select. No scores. Division 4 non-select. South Plaquemines over Delcom.
That's it.
Delcom 65-57. I talked to Coach Loudfeet earlier today, and they were getting ready for that basketball game, and they got the win. South Plaquemines.
Hey, big ups to South Plaque, man. They're trying to get in. They did a great job. That's a big win right there.
Big win. Division 5 non-select, no games. All right, we're going to Division 1 select. Here we go. Archbishop Chappelle, 13 seed, loses to Edna Carter, 20 seed, 49-47. Edna Carter will go to play Scotlandville. Also,
I told you.
All right, he's excited.
No, I'm very excited because it's just the fact that you know what I'm saying I get another thing of bragging rights a little bit, but I'm gonna be wrong eventually.
Of course,
So
all
it's
of us will
good.
be wrong. We were wrong about freaking Dennis
Oh my god, that's a huge, probably the
It's big.
right now. That's the upset of the playoffs so far in the first round.
Wow, 27 seed, the second lowest seed in the playoffs. Wow. All right, here we go. Also, Division 1. Ah, man. Karen Crow, the 15 seed, 50. McMain, 18 seed, 18.
Wow.
Ooh, woo.
Man, I feel bad a little bit for McMain. They really had a much better year this year. They really did. And man, Karen Crow just really outplayed them. And I wouldn't be surprised the game might have been possibly close early, but Karen Crow must have went on a huge run and just ain't never turned back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Division 2 select. 13 seed Turlings Catholic, 55. 20 seed Haynes Academy, 28. Coach Everett and his team takes the loss in Lafayette by 27 points. Ooh, okay. We both picked Haynes for an upset.
Well, big ups to Everette Bates and his squad. I mean, great year for them.
Yes.
They did a great job this year.
Yes, he did. And he's coming back to coach the team next year.
Can't wait. Can't wait to see what happens. We was hoping to see in the second round.
Yep. Division 3 select. Oh, yeah, we got some scores here. Country Day, the 12 seed over 21 Ursuline, 40-25. Country Day moves on and will go play number 5, Parkview Baptist. St. Mary's Academy, the 13 seed, defeats 20 seed Capital, 50-44. St. Mary's Academy will go to play number 4 seed St. Thomas Aquinas. Number 11 seed Dunham beats 22 seed Morris Jeff Community big, 61-9. Yes, and also 10 seed, the team I said look out for in this Division 3 select, Academy of Sacred Heart, 51. Beekman Charter, 24. Academy of Sacred Heart will go play number 7 seed Glen Oaks. And number 11, Dunham, will go play 6 seed Episcopal. All these games are on Monday.
Well, congratulations to the locals that got it done tonight, especially the return of St. Mary's and also the big time emergence of Academy of Sacred Heart. Congratulations to them.
Definitely. Division 4 select Louis McGahee / what VK says McGee, 46. Catholic Point Coupe, 38.
And it's actually Louise McGee.
What I said?
You said Louise McGahee, whatever he said, but it's Louise McGee. I'm saying that because I don't
said
want
Louise McGahee. Okay, I got you.
Right. I don't want the alumni McGee to come after
you. I mean, I'm just saying McGehee McGee. Okay, McGee. I want to say it right. I want to say every school name right. Number 14. Hold on. So Louis McGee will go play Central Catholic. Number 14, Westminster Christian, 53. Number 19, River Oaks, 39. Westminster Christian will go play number 3, Highland Baptist. And number 11, Ascension Catholic defeats number 22, Central Private, 57-26. Ascension Catholic will go play number 6, Hamilton Christian. And for Division 5, there was one game today. Number 8 seed Family Community, 54. Number 9, Northside Christian, 30. Family Community will go play number 1, Oak Hill, on the 23rd, which is days away. But got a lot of games tomorrow that are happening for the girls' playoffs. What's your thoughts about some of the games tomorrow? We gave a whole preview of what we thought or who we thought were going to win. What are your thoughts?
We're just hoping the rest of the local teams, and so far tonight, very, very impressive because usually you look at it after Katrina, not too many local New Orleans teams or local Southeast Louisiana teams has been successful in postseason. It's just been not too strong of talent. Probably very few schools like a Ursuline, like a John Curtis and stuff, having the best talent in Southeast Louisiana. Or probably you look at a program like A-Meet and Ponchatoula and Mandeville, who's been really holding it down for the Southeast Louisiana area. But this has been very impressive tonight that these local squads are holding it down and really emerging that Southeast Louisiana girls basketball is back. It's been a while. You always usually have some good programs down here, but for them to make the statement that they made tonight, it's huge. We'll see what happens tomorrow with Kennedy. Hopefully that Coach Monica holds it down for her team. Hopefully they get the job done at home. And then I'm gonna try and be
Coach Nunn. Coach Nunn also. He got to go play Edie White.
Oh yeah. Coach Nunn. I forgot about him. And he's coaching at where?
Douglas.
Coach Douglas. Okay. I wish him the best as well. Hopefully they can make a statement. And then also Kennedy Discovery with Coach Keela Joseph. And we're looking forward to seeing her team and everything tomorrow and everything. I hope they can hold it down. If they get 3 wins tomorrow locally, that's going to be big in itself because it just says more than anything else that this region is back. This, the teams outside of a Curtis, Ursuline, Warren, Easton, Salmon, Ponchatoula, Mandeville, a meet. It just has not been strong. But this might be maybe this is. I'm not gonna say this is the strongest year, but this is a start to something that's gonna be big. And that's something that's gonna get better and better year after year.
Most definitely, I agree. I heard a knock. Bro. I'm looking like that. Don't think that's my door. But I heard a knock.
I was about to say that. oh, somebody ain't come and get you, man. I'm like, that there, that's not good. I'm about to say, who you offended, man. I knew Landry I knew them Landry folks. What I'm saying, you're not too far from Landry, but I know, somebody from another program, McGee folks might be like, what you say about McGee? You know, they knock on your door, man. It's like
Oh,
expect
man.
the unexpected on the internet. These keyboard warriors. That's what they are.
Look, I know we talking about girls basketball. I'm just gonna say this, man. Division 2 select. I'm really saying look out for Lagrange. I really am. I think Lagrange is on a mission. Look out for Lagrange. I think you might see Lagrange and Washman pair up in the semis, and most likely maybe the win out of them winning the championship. I mean I think that's the matchup, the best looking matchup to me in Division 2 non-select. Not trying to discredit any of the teams that's in the bracket because anything can happen. We know that. But yeah, look out for that Lagrange team, man. Ponchatoula, defending state champs in Division 1 non-select. Didn't get a bye, but big opening win today, 77-58 over Central Lafourche. Gonna get the win of Thibodaux and Southside. Um, Ponchatoula looking good, but if they get that second round win, I don't see an easy matchup for Ponchatoula against Destrehan or Zachary. That's gonna be a ball game for the ages, I believe. Ponchatoula against Zachary or Destrehan, because Destrehan is part of that tough district with East St. John and Thibodaux.
I,
So
I but
Ponchatoula might have Thibodaux next round. Look
but
at that,
but
boom,
but
right there.
but but here's the thing. I think Ponchatoula is good enough to go against either one of those teams,
I agree.
and
I agree.
especially Zachary. The word I heard from Zachary, one of their best players has injured her elbow and out for the year.
Uh-oh.
So they depend on two other players for Zachary, but at the same time, Ponchatoula is capable enough, home or road, to go all the way and try to defend their state championship. I think, regardless of who they play, I think Ponchatoula is going to put it off in that second round. This is a two. This is two. I understand how good Destrehan is in their district. I understand Zachary is a dynamo team. Yet at the same time, Ponchatoula is too battle tested, and they're going to play with absolute no fear. You're going to have to kill them if you're going to beat them. If you don't, and they stay in their game, you're in trouble.
Before we go, before we go, let's talk about this Slidell team again, man, with this upset. Let's talk about this again, man. I mean, we know they're gonna be upsets, you know. But gosh, when you one of the
Wow.
lowest seeds, like a 25, 26, 27, 28, and you get a win in the first round, my gosh, what does that do to you, man? Talk about this Slidell win, number 27 seed over the 6 seed Denham Springs. Talk about this, man. This is
Thi-
big.
and what the final score was in that one more time.
46-45.
Well,
Slidell.
this was a game, and this is what I'm talking about. Slidell might have played enough. There probably was another team that played a really, really tough schedule. And also they're coming from the same district. And I did say this. I said expect the game to be close because I'm telling you, they're in the same district with Mandeville, Ponchatoula, Hammond.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in the same district, and it's a tough district in itself. Probably the toughest district in the state. So for them to be prepared more than anything else, week in and week out, who they're playing, to go on the road, to go against that team out there, to go against Denham Springs, a very good program in itself. And I think last season they got to the quarters last season, a very good squad. And I think it was probably, give a lot of credit to Slider. They played with no fear, but I think it might have been an off night for Denham
Mm.
Springs. It might have been a huge off night. because a lot of times in postseason, and you see it every year in high school basketball in the NCAA tournament, you better not have a bad night. You have a bad night shooting, a bad night defensively, something's about to go wrong.
Yeah.
Something's eventually about to go wrong. And that's what happened tonight. I mean, that's just unbelievable for Denham Spring. And I don't think they took Slaughter lightly. I
I
think
don't
it
think
was
so
just,
either. I
because
hope not, man. I hope they didn't see that 27. Like, yeah, we got this. I hope not.
yeah, that's what a lot of that's what a good bit of kids think. But I
Yeah.
know the coach is preaching to them and letting them know that you don't take them lightly. If you could be like take them lightly in war, they're gonna take your heart out.
Yeah.
So so I don't think they did, and I hope they didn't. But I think besides the courageousness of Slidell playing, and not just that, holding Denham Springs to 44 points. That means basically you took control the majority of the game. I
Yep.
don't know. I don't know how many leads they had, but regardless, you took control of the game. So this was more of a Slidell game than a Denham Springs game. And Denham Springs wanted to play their game, and they probably didn't. So for if a team controls a pace in a game, that's gonna tell a lot in the ball game. That's gonna tell a whole lot how the
Yeah.
game gonna go, how the game is gonna be won, and how the game is gonna be lost. So, big ups to Slidell, man. We didn't expect this an upset this early, but we got it tonight, and Slidell moves on, and they'll I think most likely they'll be home. They're gonna be home for I believe the second round. I'm
No,
trying to look at
they're
this.
traveling.
Oh, they got travel.
They got to travel. Yeah, they're traveling because they're playing a team. Well, hold on. That might not be true. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me get back to where I was. I'm gonna tell you right now. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Division One non
It
select.
they played.
So Slidell. So no, Slidell gonna be on the road regardless. East St. John 11 seed, Salmon 22 seed. Either
No,
way, they're on the road.
no, 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 no. They played a win out of East. Here's the thing I found out. I'm looking at LGR right now. They,
If East St. John wins, they go to Slidell.
they go to
If
Slidell.
Salmon wins, they host.
They host, right?
But guess what? Where's Salmon? That's gonna
But
be packed. If Salmon beats East St. John,
yep.
Salmon gonna be packed with Slidell. What a rivalry, bro. You know that's a
So
rivalry.
so so plain and simple, bro. It's a win-win for Slidell. Regardless of fact, it's a win-win
Yeah,
because they're gonna either way go against their rival. It's not too far from their campus.
not far at all.
Exactly. Or they're going to host East St. John. So it's
Yeah,
a win-win. So East St. John Salmon plays, I believe, tomorrow.
tomorrow.
So guess what? Slidell is in a good position right now. They're feeling good, and they know that hey, we ain't gotta get on no bus. We can get on. We gonna be at our home gym. Or we going about 10 minutes down the road or 15 minutes down the road, right to our rival and play. So not just the fact you get an upset, one of the biggest of the playoffs so far, but you ain't got to really get out of the North Shore.
You ain't leaving,
You
right?
ain't leaving. So you
No,
go home and you just look. They ought to feel good. They ought to work hard, practice hard. And if I'm the coach, let them practice all the way to Saturday. Give them Sunday off and get them ready for Monday. Rest their legs.
nah, nah. Give them off tomorrow. But tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah, give them
Thursday.
off
Give them
tomorrow.
off tomorrow.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You run through. Get ready to play on Monday.
Hmm. Yeah, that
If I was
works.
coach, you ain't get a day off. You can practice every day. But no, you can give him a day off.
You got in this level of the game, it's a must that you got to give your team off at least one day,
You gotta give him
and
one
then
day.
and then get them back to work.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
give him
saying?
one day. Give him a day of rest. You can
Yeah.
bring him in and watch film. That's still a day of rest. You ain't doing nothing.
I wish we could watch film in our middle school league, but it's unfortunate that we don't have camera people for either of the teams. So This is just the funniest thing in the world. It's just the fact that okay, we thought we had a game tomorrow, but they canceled because of the potential weather. So okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So the next time TH Harris will be playing is actually in a week and a half because of the Mardi Gras break, and they're going to be playing actually on a Saturday morning. So,
Yes, indeed.
bruh, it just gets funnier and funnier. I'm thinking we're going against Benson tomorrow. The weather might not be too. And I was like, oh, they canceled. Like,
Yeah.
okay. So it kind of a good thing because I got some gear coming. You know, some kind of gear coming to match my game gear, my coaching gear. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the Raiders
Uh-huh.
in more of the Red Raider colors.
Yeah.
So I got some little gear that's coming to me that's gonna kind of match the coaching persona of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So just they the middle school don't provide something for the coaches and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
you know how that is. You gotta put the gear get together yourself. Just like Deion Sanders. If things don't go right, do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go cut the grass, cut your own grass, go get your own things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it. That's what they say.
That's it.
You fake it till you make
All right. So I just looked up the boys' pairings will come out Monday on the 20th. So we gotta wait till Monday for that to come out. Um, and we'll see. We'll do another show on Monday. Um,
it.
what you, what you got? What you got going on Friday? You got a baseball game you got to call?
Well, I will be calling baseball on Saturday and Sunday. I actually gotta go do Nunez and Mississippi Gulf Coast. They are coming to Chalmette Saturday. So I will be missing the crew of Low and the crew of Namtok and Endymion because I'm going to do that game. And then Sunday I have to turn around and go to BRCC for the last two games of BRCC and St. Louis. So that's gonna be pretty much my weekend. I don't think I'm gonna have to go anywhere Monday. So I think we can do a parents podcast. And I know next week, I think where's looking is probably gonna be probably a Wednesday, Thursday type thing for our podcast and everything. One of our guests next week that's slated to join us, and we will definitely have him on. And we talked about it off air the other day. LB Landry head coach Rob Wallace will be one of our guests next week, and it's going to be grateful to have him on the show, Mister Kill Your Critics. Hate to say it like that, but it's a reason for that. But
Ridiculous.
it's not ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Kill.
No,
Come
no,
on, man.
no, no, no,
Come
no,
on,
no, no,
man.
no,
Come on,
no,
man. Kill.
no.
You don't need to use the word kill. Come on, bro.
There you go. What you write the censor now, dog?
Right the censor.
You write the censor now. That's what it is.
Hey, bro. I just
Yeah, I
like
know.
this, man. I ain't using the word kill for anything.
Because it's a family show, right?
That too, but still, head coach.
I
Yeah,
know it. I know it. That's
that
right.
too.
Right to censor. Fight. This show is rated TV TV
PG.
13 no
PVPG.
TV PG for general audiences. Parental guidance is suggested.
Yes,
but
indeed.
but but I'm but I meant to say the head coach of LB Landry's done a great job with the program.
Yes, he has.
Alumni from there, and also he has led LB Landry to the district championship and a big victory tonight over Edna Carr in the season finale over at Carr. So Landry has a lot of momentum going in the postseason. We will
I
have him
wonder,
on next week.
wonder if they got some blue jerseys that says "Made in Algiers." Also, to go along with the white jerseys, since they play car. Valid question. Valid question.
It is a valid question. It is, and it'd be funny if they would have had a jersey made in Algiers, and then Carl would have had something to say Algiers High, which would have been cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's not where you from, it's where you at.
no. It's the school you
He's
represent.
not.
But anyway, we're not going back on there.
Mm-hmm.
again.
We can't hear you. Need more people.
Many people agree with me when they say the school you represent. Also,
That's your people.
no, that's people
That's
in
your
general.
people.
Even
My people.
other coaches that I talk to be like, yeah, about the school you represent.
And
It ain't the city.
I think other coaches and other people I talked to agreed with me, and it was like,
Yeah,
there's
and they and something wrong with them too.
no ain't nothing wrong with them.
Something wrong with them too.
No, nothing wrong with
Yeah,
them too.
something
They
wrong with them
said
too.
they said it's about the history,
The history
and that's
my.
why.
I'm
What you mean the history,
about
yo?
to go PG-13.
Uh huh.
History my. The school. This where you go to school. That's what you represent. History my ain't about a goddamn city.
God, dog, you don't care about history of your school,
My school, what I represent, not a city.
and where your school was built on.
That's okay. I don't go. I go to a school that's in the city, but I represent that school.
We wish we'd have had some of these. I wish we would have had some guests tonight, but we wish them the best. We understand their busy schedules came up
Hey,
and everything
let's
else.
try to get Coach Landesh for Friday.
Let me see how my schedule looks. If my
Well, yeah, what
schedule,
time do you get home Friday? Let's see, because we can do 6 o'clock or 6:30. Be perfect.
hmm, that could be something. We could try to get Coach Keel on. Actually, we can
If
try
she
to
wins, if she
if
wins,
she wins.
yes,
If she wins, we know Coach Landesh won, so
yes.
we can definitely have Coach Landesh. Yeah, I think Friday is doable. Maybe I might have to meet by your place and do the show there, and we can go get some drinks after. How about that?
Be great, but I have plans that night.
Oh no! Look at
Oh,
this here. No, bro, you need a break, dog. No, bro, you need a break, dog. No, bro.
I can't explain the plans I
You.
have on the air. I will text you, and then you be like, "Yeah, dog. Yeah,
Okay. We'll talk off air about that. But at the same time, I was trying to set something up because I ain't got new plans, and I do want to enjoy at least kind of a Friday and everything else
That's why
besides
I'm saying
some of
like let's
these.
do the show 6 o'clock, 6:30, and then we try to get 2 interviews, 30 minutes each, done, and we go about our business.
Okay, that it sound like a winner.
Yeah, just
But
do it
like I
quick.
said, we'll have that for y'all on Friday since we're putting that out there.
Boom.
And then next week we come on Monday with the parents of the boys. And
Correct.
then we probably have possibly one or two shows next week. We'll let you know. Wednesday is going to be a definite. Rob Wallace will be one of our guests,
Rob Wallace,
and
baby. Yes,
and
can't wait.
we'll have him on, and we'll have another guest as well. We're going to start having some experts on because Prep Boys playoffs is about to get on a roll, and
About to
also
be rolling.
they can give us some insight on some girls programs too. So we're gonna have all that good stuff for you next week. But thank y'all so much for joining us. We wish Coach Landesh the best. We thank Hub, and we will hold to have on Friday. Congratulations to her team. Coach Joseph, we wish you the best tomorrow. We hope to see you. And we thank you for joining us. Subscribe to JB the Sports Guy, Veshawn Jones on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to our YouTube, especially for the Hash It Out exclusive with Edgerrin James. But let's make this thing viral. Let's make this thing viral. Share to everybody. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate everybody joining us tonight on the most premier sports show, not just in the city of New Orleans, but the whole world. I'm sorry. I had too much to say, man. Go ahead.
See, I sat there and said, "Here's the man without, a loss of words." He just went on and ended the show as if he's the host. I mean, man, like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, man, I ain't mean to do it, bro. I brought you into the podcast world, but at the same time, I'm not gonna disrespect you like that. You go ahead and close it out, man.
My man,
I'm sorry
right
about
here, did bring me to the podcast world. This is why I do it, and I got him joining me. And let y'all know, I ain't getting rid of him. He ain't going nowhere as my dog, but he ain't gonna end my show. Now, here we go.
that. That's what I told you. You go end this thing. Look. All I know, I'm having more bragging rights a little bit against this guy anyway, so I'm good. He picked Jalen. He lost. It's another win for VK, man. It's great. It's great days for me.
He's feeling himself. He's feeling himself. But anyway, guys, thank y'all all for tuning in. Thank you for your comments. Like VK says, go to his YouTube page, the Fashawn Jones. I said it right?
Deshaun K. Jones on YouTube.
Fashawn K. Jones on YouTube.
Hit and subscribe. More content coming soon.
Right. You got me, JB, your sports guy. We're coming back Friday, hopefully with Coach Landesh. If Coach Joseph wins, we'll get her. If not, I have another coach in mind that we can get. Since she beat Ursuline tonight. Yeah. Might try to get her. Well, anyway.
Yes. Yes. Hey, I'm like this. If we get the interview after the Kenner Discovery, they win. If we get that, please let's get her. Because that is going to be some much CTV on this thing.
Woo! Hey, I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I was talking to two people that know her. I was trying to get them to get in contact, but they never came through. But anyway, all right, let's end this show. We'll see y'all Friday night. Talk to y'all later. Be cool. Be great. Stay safe from Mardi Gras. See y'all later.